I'm Mayor David Black, and this is City Happenings. It's almost time for one of our newer yet very popular events. We'll tell you about the Farmers Market. And our seniors keep up their activities by challenging the La Vista seniors to a walk-off challenge. You'll find out what that's all about. And a local elementary school principal tells us why she likes D.A.R.E in her school. The annual half marathon, 10K and 5K runs, and the fun walk were held last weekend. And again, very successful. These stories are next in City Happenings for the week of May 25th.
Thanks, Mayor Black. We've seen the farmers market grow and thrive over the years.
I think we did a great job. We had a lot more vendors last year, and something that we hope to grow on still. But we had about 60 vendors in total come through the market last year, so it's something that we hope to keep improving.
Philip says this is why you'll like the farmers market.
The great thing about our market is we have a lot of variety. We have more produce vendors this year. We also have some home-based businesses that are coming in. We've got some people, one person's making homemade soaps. We have Tastefully Simple coming back again this year. So there's a lot of different variety. You can come down, get some food to eat, and walk through the market with our Prairie Fire Pizza and our barbecue, as well as some other vendors.
Phillips began putting special event nights into farmers market, and this year is no different.
Our first one kickoff is going to be a Mad Science Night. It will be on June 24th this year. We'll be working with some Memorial Library. They're going to come down, do some awesome experiments, teach kids about how plants absorb water and how weather affects plants, as well as do some cool hands-on experiments. We will also be doing a back-to-school bash in August, but before that will be our recreation night. So we're going to have bounce houses, fun games, free event. We will have music in the park from 6:30 to 7:30, sponsored by Dingman's Collision Center. So we hope that everybody comes out and gets to see all of the new vendors that we have, revisit all the old vendors, and just come out for a fun night in the park.
Our seniors are in a walk-off challenge with their counterparts up in La Vista.
It's basically an event to get the participation up and get people moving, and the logo or the saying is walk your way into spring in good health. It's just a fun time for everybody to participate and get both of the senior centers working together because we're such a close community. They're a very active group of people, like I said, both of them. La Vista actually has their own walking track, so we're going to use theirs. They're very active. They want to stay young, and these are great opportunities, and it being springtime, perfect timing for it to happen. In the end, what we do is we're going to track our minutes, not miles, because I know not everybody has access to something to do that. So it's a track your minutes, and for us, for the senior center, our goal is to walk to Ashland, Nebraska. So if you collect enough minutes that walks the distance to Ashland, Nebraska, then you get to go on the award trip at the end. And we're going to go to Ashland, Nebraska, and tour the Baker's Candy Factory, which is kind of funny, seeing that we're trying to do exercise and then we're going to be at the chocolate factory, and then do some shopping and eat some lunch.
A local elementary school principal talks about the benefits of having D.A.R.E in her school.
D.A.R.E offers a lot of different things for kids. You know, not only resistance skill training, but it really allows the police officer teaching it to come into our building, be a presence here, form relationships, make some bonds with kids, and teach them a little bit about the expectations of, you know, how to attain those skills and how to apply them in their life as they get older.
A major reason for D.A.R.E's success is Officer Tony Foster.
I completely agree with you, and looking at it from a teaching perspective, you know, I want kids in our building to be engaged, you know, and when teachers are teaching, I want their lessons to be engaging. And Officer Foster has that with kids. They look forward to it. They love him. The first thing they talk about, even in 5th grade, I hear a lot of, when do we get there? When do we get to see Officer Foster in the building? So he's got that connection, and he's got just that ability, natural ability to go into a classroom and kids listen to him. They follow the directions, and they like what they're learning.
D.A.R.E is a classic fit at Trumble Park Elementary.
Here at Trumble Park, it helps us really It goes right along with the foundation of what we teach about how to treat others with respect, because the D.A.R.E program doesn't just focus on drugs and alcohol. It focuses a lot on really good behavior and how to treat people. And so for me as a principal, it's nice when an organization or Papillion Police Department can come in and reinforce a lot of what we're doing here already. And it also just helps that relationship. It's nice to have that relationship with the police department. I know I can call them at any time, and so I really like that about having Officer Foster here. I can ask him anything. He can, give me a connection somewhere else that I might need to help me out in a different area. So it's just nice to have those relationships.
The city hosts the 8th annual half marathon, 10K, 5K run, and fun walk. 16 states were represented, including 2 foreign runners, one from the Ukraine and another from Ireland. Let's take a look at the winners. Corey Logsdon of Omaha won the half marathon, with Sonia Jones-McCanaus of Sioux City being the first woman to finish. 11-year-old Helena Akanzi was the youngest runner. In the 10K, 15-year-old Erin Stahl of Omaha was the fastest. Celestis Ehrenberg from Topeka, Kansas was the top woman finisher. In the 5K, the top finish went to Omaha's Michaela Roan. Papillion's Connor Smedra was the top male finisher. Congrats to the winners, all competitors, and the people who worked the event. We also thank those of you who came to support the runners.
This is Memorial Day week. We hope everyone took time to remember those who passed, as well as celebrating the holiday safely. We also want to remind you of the upcoming 68th annual Papillion Days, held from June 17th through the 21st. There are lots of ways to stay up to date with what's happening in Papillion. You can find us on Facebook, follow the City of Papillion on Twitter, or even watch our YouTube channel. And information about all of our departments and programs is available on our website. For more about Papillion, go to www.papillion.org or just call the Mayor's Hotline at 402-827-1111. Thanks for watching.